how we connect to psychotherapy and how we connect psychotherapy to spirituality and how we connect the reverse way. So hypothesis क्या है हमारा आज के लिए? Hypothesis बड़ा simple है. The hypothesis is, can I use psychotherapy as a way to understand spirituality? And the reverse is, if I am on the path of spirituality, am I in a position to recognize the hurt, the wound, etc.? What is the suffering and what are you bound with? Can you recognize that? And take it from all aspects that you're looking at. Because suffering is the central theme. And for you to know what you're suffering, if you are going to do the inventory of your own life, you will not find it, because then you're going to do it from the intellectual mind. So Gamopa says breath is life, and Vipassana is about being aware of your breath. So in an entire day, how many times are you aware of your breath? Because if you're aware of your breath is aware of you, and breath is life. So what is taking away your breath? It's a good question to ask. We're talking about how we are not aware of our breath, how we don't participate in breath. And when we don't participate in breath, what we're creating is dukkha, the suffering. The reason we are not participating in breath is because we are not in allowance of ourselves. The reason we are not in allowance of ourselves is because we know impermanence is true and this moment is good and we want to hold on to it. So the entire effort that we take of not being here is what's creating the suffering. And all human beings, Buddha says, we have to be ready to understand that we are all Buddha. You don't have to achieve Buddhahood. We are Buddha, he says. You don't have to achieve mindfulness. You're already mindful. You don't have to practice awareness. You're already aware. What you got to do is you got to remove those components, or you got to observe those components from outside. As human beings, we also suffer when we don't get what we want and for not keeping what we have. We don't get what we want, and then we suffer by not keeping what we have. So we have this moment. We don't keep this because we go there or we go there. The here and now is not numbness, it's not anesthetization, it's awareness, right? Buddha has given 84,000 meditations. You know this? 84,000 different types of meditations. Because back then, so many years ago, he says there are 84,000 mental health concerns and challenges or sicknesses, and he's given one for each. When that man understood the mind so much, you got to recognize that you are the hurt, not that you are hurt, but you are hurt. You getting the point? Difference here? Not that you are hurt, but you are hurt. You know, suffering is not happening to you. You are the suffering.